Sierra Blake stared up at the shimmering glass tower piercing the Miami skyline. It looked like something out of a dream or a nightmare. She adjusted her thrift store blazer, tucked a strand of her curly brown hair behind her ear, and whispered to herself, "Just smile. Don't screw this up." This wasn't just another nanny job. This was the break she needed. Inside, everything was sleek marble and glass. A private elevator opened directly to the penthouse suite. She barely had time to take in the art-lined hallway before a deep voice startled her. "You're late." Sierra turned. He stood like a sculpture. Damian Cross, billionaire tech tycoon, Miami's most private and powerful man. Black shirt, dark slacks, piercing gray eyes. The rumors didn't do him justice. "I missed the turn. Twice," she admitted, nervously smiling. He didn't smile back. "My daughter's 4. She's quiet. You'll follow my schedule. No drama. No distractions. Understood?" "Yes, Mr. Cross." But as she followed him into the sunlit living room, her eyes met a small girl sitting cross-legged on the floor, pale, with chestnut curls and eyes too sad for a child that young. "Hi," Sierra said gently. "I'm Sierra." The girl just stared, then returned to her silent coloring. "You live here upstairs," Damian said. "You start now." Just like that, her life changed. Part 2, Forbidden Chemistry. 2 weeks later, Sierra was settled in the mansion, but not comfortably. Damian wasn't just her boss. He was her temptation. Every glance lingered too long. Every late-night kitchen run felt like a scene from a movie. He was distant, cold, and perfect. And Sierra was hiding something. Her brother used to work for Damian's company until he was fired, blacklisted, and nearly broke. Sierra had taken the nanny job not just to survive, but to find answers. She didn't expect to fall for the man she blamed. One night, she walked into the kitchen wearing one of Damian's shirts. She hadn't packed enough. He stood at the counter, drinking scotch, sleeves rolled up, staring at city lights. "You know," he said without turning, "most nannies don't wear my clothes." Sierra flushed. "Most billionaires don't come home at 2 a.m. He turned then, slowly. His gaze didn't waver. "You're not like the others," he said, "and I don't like distractions." She stepped closer. "Then why are you staring at me like that?" A long pause, tension thick enough to choke on. "Because I want to do things I shouldn't," he murmured. Part 3, The First Kiss. That night, in the quiet darkness of the rooftop balcony, it happened. Damian found her there barefoot, hugging her knees to her chest. The Miami skyline sparkled around them. "You okay?" he asked, his voice low. "No," she whispered, "but I'm used to pretending." He sat beside her. "I know something about pretending." Their hands touched, and then his lips did. It wasn't rushed. It was slow, aching, forbidden. His hand slid to her neck, pulling her close as the night wrapped around them. "I can't want you," he whispered against her lips. "But you do," she breathed. He didn't reply. He just kissed her harder. Part 4, Secrets in the Dark. Their affair began in shadows. Quick kisses in the hallway. Heated moments behind closed doors. She was a nanny. He was her boss. If the tabloids found out, it would destroy him. But the real danger was deeper. One night, Sierra opened Damian's laptop. Just for a moment. She wasn't proud of it, but her brother's future depended on answers. She found a file labeled Reed Blake. Her brother. She never got the chance to open it. Damian walked in, catching her red-handed. His voice went cold. "What were you doing?" Sierra stood. "You ruined his life. I needed to know why." His face twisted. "You used my daughter. Used me." "No," she cried. "I didn't plan this. I didn't plan you." A long silence. Hurt and fury in his eyes. "Leave," he said finally. "By morning." Part 5, Heartbreak in Headlines. The next day, Sierra was gone, and so was the silence. Tabloids exploded with rumors. Billionaire caught in nanny scandal. Damian's investors panicked. His ex-wife filed for emergency custody. He nearly lost everything. But none of it mattered as much as losing Sierra. He tried to go on. tried to forget, until one morning, he found a note under his daughter's pillow, in Sierra's handwriting. I never meant to hurt you. I just wanted the truth. But the real truth? I fell for you, and I'd do it all again. Part 6, Redemption and Rain. 2 months later, Sierra was living in a tiny apartment in Tampa, painting murals and trying to move on, until one night, someone knocked on her door. She opened it, and there he was, Damien, soaked from the rain, hair plastered his forehead, eyes raw. I fought for custody. I fired the board. I told the world the truth. About you, about us. She couldn't speak. Her chest ached. You ruined my rules, he said, and I want you to keep doing it. Forever. She smiled through tears. Then kiss me, Cross. And he did, right there in the storm as lightning danced around them. Epilogue, 1 year later. Sierra's art studio sits in the heart of downtown Miami now. Her first collection, Truth in Color, sold out in a week. Damien's daughter calls her Mommy Sierra. And Damien, he still can't keep his hands off her, especially when she wears his shirt to bed.